13th, 2016, which means that I am exactly 1 year post-op top surgery, which is crazy because on one hand it's like, wow, it's already been a year, but on the other hand, it feels like it has been forever. Like it doesn't feel like it's only been a year. Um, so I have a couple physical things to talk about. I'll show you my chest, and then it's mostly going to be just emotional things that I've noticed, especially recently with it being summer and really hot here. Um, so I guess I'll show you my chest. Um, so this is what it looks like. Now on camera, the scars look a lot harsher than they actually do in real life. This one is quite significantly faded. This one still has like bumpy parts to it, but like on the side here, on both sides, the scar is really faded. This nipple has started kind of popping out in the center. This is my flat nipple. This is the one that popped out properly. But this one, when it gets like hard, it does kind of pop out in the middle a little bit, whereas before it was just completely flat. Only recently it started actually popping out a little bit, but nowhere near as much as this one. And this one is constantly out. Nothing I can do about that. I've noticed my pec muscles have gotten a lot bigger because I started working out again. I haven't worked out since before top surgery, which feels a little crazy. So I started recently, the past few weeks, working out again for the first time in over a year. Um, so basically, oh, also, when I get like goosebumps, like if I get a chill and I get goosebumps, there's like a tightness in my entire chest, which is really strange, but it's like a weird tingly tightness that happens. I guess it's just because it is kind of still like the feeling is not as much as the rest of my body. Like it's not numb anymore, but it's still like different. So I guess that's just all the nerves and everything underneath the tissues and whatever's underneath there is just feels different and reacts different. Um, so swimming, I've been swimming a few times this summer. I went swimming with friends. I went swimming with my family. So I thought I would be really dysphoric about my scars, and I wasn't at all. I honestly did not care. I was on a couple beaches that had barely any people, and then a beach that was extremely busy and very small. Um, and that was the first time I went swimming. So literally, the first time I went shirtless in public was amongst a bunch of strangers on this really closed-in space. So that was nerve-wracking for the first like 5 seconds that I took my shirt off, but honestly, I didn't care at all, and I thought I would, which was really surprising, but in a good way. I was really expecting to be super dysphoric, and I wasn't at all any of the times that I went swimming, which was awesome. I've also started just going out on my property shirtless, like in the front yard and stuff, if I'm doing yard work. And I have a pretty busy, like, it's a throughway. A lot of people walk down my street, a lot of people drive down my street. Um, but I don't care anymore. And also wearing tank tops. I did wear tank tops last summer after top surgery for like a month or so before the weather got cold, but I didn't feel comfortable wearing it because I've never in my life worn that little amount of clothing out in public. I'd always worn, baggy sweaters, and when I was much younger, t-shirts. I'd never worn tank tops before. So wearing a tank top in public, just having my shoulders showing felt like I was really naked and exposed. Um, Whereas this summer, I've been wearing them on a regular basis outside in public if I'm going to the store and whatnot, and I don't feel um, like nervous or anxious about it at all. I just do it. Um, so that was a good change as well. Yeah, so overall, just feeling a lot more confident this summer. Uh, and a lot more confident than I thought I would be only a year post-op. Um, I've just been enjoying my body right now, and I've been working out a lot more because I am now, kind of dysphoric about my hip area and the belly fat that's happening because of, body fat redistribution and such, especially since post histo, which was like 3 or 4 months ago now. I've got a lot more stomach fat and a lot more like just fat around my lower back, hip area that's all growing there. So that's why I started working out again. But as far as my chest and everything like that, I have really no care in the world. I used to get really dysphoric and upset when I would see other shirtless guys. Um, and I was still expecting to feel a little bit of that because I have scars and everything. I don't feel it at all, which is very pleasant. I was pleasantly surprised by that. Like I don't care anymore. Um, so that is absolutely fantastic. I am so satisfied with my results and just super happy. I really was able to enjoy myself this summer, and I hopefully will go to the beach a couple more times before summer's over. But yeah, swimming for the first time in 6 years was an incredible feeling because I hadn't gone swimming since I was 13 and I'm almost 20 now. So um, that was just a really big moment for me. Um, and I'm just so happy. I am really satisfied with my results and just how I am, living my life at the moment. Everything just seems a lot more pleasant. Um, this is my first summer without a binder at all because I did have a binder, sorry, at the beginning of last summer before I had surgery. And then I was obviously kind of out of commission for a bit of last summer after surgery. So this is my first summer that I've actually been able to enjoy and get outside and be active and not have to worry about not being able to breathe or having my binder just soaked with sweat. Um, and I'm just loving it. So yeah, a year post-op. If you have any, oh, by the way, I had surgery with Dr. Hugh McLean in Mississauga, Ontario. Um, yeah, if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that about my top surgery, uh, go ahead and ask. I'll either make a video or just respond in the comments or private message or whatever. Yeah, if you have any video topics or anything like that, leave them down below or message me. And thanks for watching. See ya.